Rise and shine. 6 a.m. and your hand can't make it to the alarm clock before the voices in your head start telling you that it's too early, too dark, and too cold to get out of bed. Aching muscles lie still in rebellion, pretending not to hear your brain commanding them to move. A legion of voices are shouting their unanimous permission for you to hit the snooze button and go back to dreamland. But you didn't ask their opinion. The voice you've chosen to listen to is one of defiance. A voice that says there was a reason you set that alarm in the first place. So sit up, put your feet on the floor, and don't look back, because we've got work to do. Welcome to the grind. For what is each day but a series of conflicts between the right way and the easy way? 10,000 streams fan out like a river delta before you, each one promising the path of least resistance. Thing is, you're headed upstream. And when you make that choice, when you decide to turn your back on what's comfortable and safe and what some would call common sense, well, that's day one. From there, it only gets tougher. So just make sure this is something you want, because the easy way out will always be there, ready to wash you away. All you have to do is pick up your feet. But you aren't going to, are you? With each step comes the decision to take another. You're on your way now, but this is no time to dwell on how far you've come. You're in a fight against an opponent you can't see, but oh, you can feel him on your heels, can't you? Feel him breathing down your neck. You know what that is? That's you. Your fears, your doubts, and insecurities all lined up like a firing squad, ready to shoot you out of the sky. But don't lose heart. While they're not easily defeated, they are far from invincible. Remember, this is the grind, the battle royale between you and your mind, your body, and the devil on your shoulder who's telling you that this is just a game. This is just a waste of time. Your opponents are stronger than you. Drown out the voice of uncertainty with the sound of your own heartbeat. Burn away your self-doubt with a fire lit beneath you. Remember what we're fighting for, and never forget that momentum is a cruel mistress. She can turn on a dime or the smallest mistake. She is ever searching for the weak place in your armor, that one tiny thing you forgot to prepare for. So as long as the devil is hiding the details, the question remains, is that all you got? Are you sure? And when the answer is yes, when you've done all you can to prepare yourself for battle, then it's time to go forth and boldly face your enemy, the enemy within. Only now you must take that fight into the open, into hostile territory. You're a lion in a field of lions, all hunting the same elusive prey.
All right, good morning everyone. It is Friday, June 3rd. I start every day the same. This prep I've been doing 45 minutes of cardio fasted every morning. That hasn't gone up or down or anything yet. It's just been the whole way, the whole prep. I do this fasted. I'm about to eat breakfast here in a minute. But I just woke up around 7:45. It is now 8 a.m. And normally I'll just sit here and watch YouTube on my phone, help time pass a little bit. Today's episode is going to be a day in the life. I'm going to get a workout in, get a few meals in there, and also some supplements I take, as well as, you know, show you my diet and just a little bit of what I do every day. Alright, I'm going to finish up this fasted cardio, and then I'll see you guys upstairs in the kitchen. Okay, let's do this shit. So today we're doing a protein pancake for breakfast. It's about 50 grams of protein, 14 grams of fat, and 30 grams of carbs, but I'm also gonna have another half a cup of oatmeal, so I'm about 60 grams. Tad has me doing a, basically carb backloading is what I think it is here. It's, I have like only about 30 carbs in my first 3 meals, and my last meals have 60 to 90. So I'm actually eating more carbs at night than I am during the day, which is weird, but hey, it's working. So yeah, I am actually working with Tad Inoue. He's my neighbor. Tad the Diet Coach is what he's normally known as. I just started working with him about 18 weeks out from the show, which is Teen Nationals. So I basically have been letting him take care of my diet and everything basically for prep here. Actually, I'm only going to do half a cup of oatmeal for breakfast. I only get 30 carbs today for breakfast. So that's going to go on the protein pancake. And then 1 scoop of Iso Surge Mutant. I They actually have really good protein flavors. I like them a lot. They're really low calories, and they have like sprinkles in the birthday cake one. They have chocolate chip, mint ones, which have little chocolate chips in them. So during prep, it's actually kind of enjoyable to have a decent protein powder at least. And I'm actually going to do 1 tablespoon of MCT oil. I do basically 1 tablespoon each meal. Kat has me using something called Captree. It's like grinded up coconut oil or something that it's only allows fat to be used as energy. I don't know, he swears by it. So let's pray that it works. I actually have it in a water bottle right now, but I'll show you guys this is what it looks like. It's from Perillo Performance Captree. And honestly, like, my energy throughout this prep has been great. I have not once been tired or hungry yet. Tad actually has me doing a cheat meal every Saturday. So I will replace meals 5 and 6 with a big cheat meal for 45 minutes. I can have whatever I want. I think that's honestly been a really big help in keeping me full this year, and keeping your cravings down. There's just knowing once a week you can have whatever you're craving. So that's really nice. And just to add some flavor to this protein pancake, I'm actually going to do a tablespoon of brown sugar Splenda and a tablespoon of the Hershey's cocoa powder. Unsweetened. There's like no calories in either of these, honestly. There's a little bit, but... And now obviously also, the closer I get to the show, I'll start cutting things like this out. I mean, it really doesn't make a big difference, but a couple of last few weeks you really want to get diced and whatnot. So, but we're still 6.5 weeks out, so I can get away with this. All right, so my supplements throughout the day are all these right here. I only take some of them once, some of them twice, some 3 times. But in the morning, I take 1,000 milligrams of stinging nettle. I guess it's for prostate health or whatever. This is Tad has me on this regimen, this supplement regimen, so I just do whatever. I do 1,000 milligrams of CLA. I do 3 times a day. I do 200 mg of chromium picolinate. Apparently this helps with like sweets cravings. I don't know. I take it. It's what Tad has me taking. So there we go. 1,000 mg of carnitine, L-carnitine. It's supposed to help burn fat rate or something. I don't know. I'm guessing. It says enhanced performance, fat burning support, recovery. 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C for obviously your immune system. I actually have a really weakened immune system. This year in college, I got sick like three or four times, so it's definitely nice on the vitamin C. I haven't been sick at all lately. And 1,000 milligrams of HMB. I take this 3 times as well. So that is supplements throughout the day and in the morning, and I'm gonna take these with this meal and have at it. As Cassie would say, cheers.
How is it?
Well, to be honest with you, it's really good. However, off season, I will not be eating this. Let's put it that way. I actually just ordered some Walden Farms pancake syrup, so it's 0 calories. Let's pray that that tastes good. But yeah, this is definitely not going to be an off-season meal. Off-season can definitely be like cereal and like eggs or something. Definitely not this, because it's not that great. But when you're prepping, anything tastes good. So going over the shows I've done over the last 2 years. When I was 16, I did the Elite Physique, NPC Elite Physique. I did the teenage and the men's novice lightweight. I got second place in both, which was nice. I mean, I was 17 or 16 at 167 pounds or whatever. Then I did the Mountaineer Classic, right, which is 2015 when I was 18. It's 2 weeks before the Pittsburgh, and I won the teens, the heavyweight, the overall, the novice heavyweight, and the novice overall. So I got the 5 first place trophies here. This is probably one of my favorite ones, though. Honestly, like my goal that year was to win the teen Pittsburgh, and this was this trophy right here. I always wanted to. This was the first show I ever did, or I ever got to attend. I saw the Pittsburgh for my first show, and ever since then I wanted to compete in it. So I wanted to win the teens, and so winning this was actually meant a lot. I mean, this was probably one of my favorite trophies, especially that now that I'm doing teen nationals this year. It's like this is what made me believe that I could do it. And I also got 4th in the light heavies at that show, which was kind of a dumb decision to go light heavy, because at the time I found out that that show didn't have the supers and the heavies were mixed in the closed, so I didn't want to be at supers and heavies. I was only like 205 at the time. I was a lighter heavyweight, so I decided to cut down the light heavy, and I just didn't look. I didn't look good. I looked a little stringy, and at 198 I didn't look good. So that's why I'm not cutting down there. I'm going to just be a heavyweight this year and continue with that. So there you go. So right now we're getting our pre-workout meal in right before the gym. It's going to be 2 cups of egg whites and half a cup of rice and 1 tablespoon of MCT oil, and that's it. I have a beat about 2 hours ago. So I like to get at least 1 or 2 meals. I like to get at least more than 1 meal in before I train. I'm also going to get ready my intra-workout shake and my after-workout carbs too. So I'll show you guys that in a minute here.
While Brian's cooking his eggs, it looks like some packages came in. So I'm going to grab those for him. Jesus, Brian.
What's up?
What'd you order?
Alright, so while my egg whites are cooking real quick, I'm going to make my intra-workout shake, which is 1 scoop of Intra MD, 1 scoop of Extend amino acids, no flavoring, and about 5 to 10 grams of creatine. That's what I'm going to be doing during my workout. So we're going to do 1 scoop of Intra MD, 1 scoop of Extend amino acids, 0. I don't like to do any flavoring because the Intra MD has orange flavor and it's good. So I just stick with that. And now I'm gonna do 5 to 10 grams of creatine. I don't really measure it out. I just kind of eyeball it. There we go. And that's the intra-workout shake that Tad swears by. So there we go. So we got 2 cups of egg whites, about 50 to 60 grams of protein-ish, half a cup of rice, and we put a whole tablespoon of MCT oil in that water, and I just drink it. And then this is it. This is the pre-workout meal, and during my workout, like I said, I'm gonna have the intra-carb shake, and then after I have half a cup of rice. That's Tad's little magic trick. He swears by it, so that's what I've been doing. Something I really recommend is actually, it's like Crystal Light or Mio. It's like a little Kool-Aid packet. It's like comes in a little Kool-Aid, like a Mio Kool-Aid thing. Their Kool-Aid's insane. 0 calories. It honestly tastes just like Kool-Aid. You know, definitely helps you out when you're dieting. And I also used Flavor God, Chipotle, or Cajun Lovers on my eggs. So. We are heading to the gym. Planet Fitness to be exact. Yeah, well, we need to get some tunes going. On fire!
take time and sit down, deal with the vanity down. No food or church or up in a scene, let it down. Mess with drugs, not let that man up, miss sanity. Let me take time and sit down, deal with the vanity down. Bonfire.
Alright, so there you go. There's our shoulder workout for the day. We're about 6.5 weeks out. Right now my weight's around 227, 228. So I'm I'm still staying heavier and full. So I'm still like, honestly, my energy's still really good this prep. I don't feel like I'm dieting at all right now. Honestly, like, I'm having a great time doing this prep. Everything's good. I'm, enjoying my life. So it's like not miserable like most preps I've had, or like a lot of people. I mean, then again, I'm still 6.5 weeks out. Obviously, it's gonna get harder as I go on. But for right now, everything's going good. I'm getting tighter every day, and sometimes the weight the scale's not even going down. So I definitely feel like I'm building muscle this prep, which is nice. And still looking forward to the cheat meal every Saturday, which is nice. That's one of my favorite things to do. It keeps me sane this prep. I never had cheat meals really ever during preps. Like, I'm not used to it. So that's definitely something that I'm enjoying. And it's gonna be a lot easier to rebound off this show because it's like I can still eat what I want as long as, in moderation. And as always, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe. Peace.